Hi, boys and girls. Hope you're all doing well. I wanted to jump back into Junie B. Jones and a little monkey business. So we ended on chapter 4, and today we're on chapter 5 called Monkey Business. So we just ended where Junie was at school and her friend did a show and tell, and he had some, I think it was crickets in a jar. Yes, Hoppy and Russell, but then they passed away. So then that little friend started to cry. So now it's Junie's turn. So it says monkey business. Mrs. called my name. Junie B, would you like to go next? She asked. Then I jumped right up and I ran speedy fast to the front of the room. Guess what? I said, very excited. Last night my mother had a baby, and it's the boy kind. Mrs. clapped her hands. Junie B. Jones has a new little brother, everyone, she said. Isn't that wonderful? Then all of room 9 clapped too. Yes, only you haven't even heard the bestest part yet. He's a monkey. That's what else. My new brother is a real, alive baby monkey. Mrs. got a funny look on her face, and she squinted her eyes very tiny. And so maybe she didn't hear me or something, I think. I said, I've got a monkey brother, I shouted real louder. Then that mean Jim jumped right up from his desk and he hollered, liar, liar, pants on fire. No, they are not on fire, Jim, I said back. I do too have a monkey brother. You can ask my Grandma Miller if you don't believe me. Mrs. raised her eyebrows very high on her head. Your grandmother told you that your brother is a monkey? She asked me. Yes, I said. She told me he has long fingers and long toes and lots of black fur all over himself. After that, Mrs. kept on looking and looking at me, and then she said it was time for me to sit down. I'll show you, there's a nice drawing on this. Yeah, only I'm not done telling the children about my monkey brother yet, I explained. Because guess what else? His wallpaper has pictures of his jungle friends on it, and his bed has bars on the sides. But I'm going to teach him not to bite or hurt people. Then a boy named Ricardo, who has cute freckles on his face, said, monkeys are cool to me. I know how they are. Or I know they are cool, Ricardo, I said. And guess what else? Maybe I can bring him to school on pet day. Then Ricardo smiled at me. And so he might be my boyfriend, I think, except for there's a boy in room 8 who already loves me. Just then, Mrs. stood up and pointed at me. That's enough, Junie B, she said. I want you to sit down now. You and I will talk about this monkey business later. And so that made me giggle because monkey business is a funny word, I think. Then I waved goodbye to my new boyfriend, Ricardo, and I skipped back to my seat. All right, that was the end of chapter 5. That was a quick one. So I think I'm going to go ahead and read chapter 6 because I kind of been a little behind on it the last couple of days. So chapter 6 is called Bestest Friends. Recess is my bestest subject. I learned it my first week at school. Recess is when you go outside and you run off your steam. Then when you come in and you can sit still better. And you don't have ants in your pants. At recess, me and Lucille and that Grace play horses together. I'm Brownie, Lucille is Blackie, and that Grace is Yellowy. I'm Brownie, I hollered as soon as I got outside. I don't want to play horses today, said Lucille. I want to know some more about your monkey brother. Me too, said that Grace. Then Lucille pushed that Grace out of the way and she whispered a secret in my ear. If you let me be the first one to see him, I'll let you wear my new locket, she said. Yeah, only guess what, Lucille, I said. I don't even know what a silly locket is. And so then Lucille showed me her locket. It was a little gold heart on a chain. Isn't it beauteous? She asked. My Nana gave it to me for my birthday. Then she opened the little heart, and there was a little bitty picture inside of that thing. Hey, there's a tiny head in there, I said, very excited. I know, said Lucille. That's my Nana. See her? I squinted very hard at the little picture. Your Nana is a shrimpy, Lucille, I said. After that, Lucille closed the locket, and she gave it to me. Now I'm your best friend, right, Junie B? She asked. And so can I be the first one to see your monkey brother? Just then that Grace stomped her foot very hard. No, you cannot, Lucille, she hollered. I'm her best friend, 'cause me and her ride the bus together. So I get to see her monkey brother first. Right, Junie B? Right? Right? I made my shoulders go up and down. I don't know, Grace, I said, because Lucille just gave me this locket with the teeny nana. So that means she gets to go first, I think. That Grace stomped her foot again. She made a really mad face at me. Hooey, she said, except for just then I got a great idea. Hey, guess what, Grace? I said, very excited. Since Lucille gave me something beautiful, now you can give me something beautiful too. And so that would be very fair of me, I think. Then that Grace started smiling and she took off her sparkly new ring. Here, she said, I got it out of the cereal box this morning. See how shiny the stone is? That's because it's a real, genuine, fake plastic diamond. Then she put some breath on it and she shined it on her sleeve for me. Girls are funny. Ooh, I said, I love this thing, Grace. I know, she said. And so now I get to see your monkey brother first, right, Junie B? Right? After that, I had to think a little bit. Yeah, only here's the trouble, Grace, I said. Now I have one thing from you and the one thing from Lucille, and so it's a tie. Then Lucille quick took off her red sweater with the sky dog on it, and she tied it around my waist. Here, she said, now I've given you two things, and so I'm still the winner. Oh, no, you're not, hollered that Grace, because I'm going to give Junie B my snack ticket for today, and so she can have my cookie and milk. Excellent idea, Grace, I said. Then me and her did a high five. See her with her Oh, and so Grace is this one. Then we see Junie's in the middle, and then that's Lucille. Oh, yeah? Said Lucille. Well, then I'm going to give her my snack ticket, too. And so I'm still the winner. After that, Grace looked all over herself. But that's not fair, she said, because I don't have anything else to give her. And so I looked all over her, too, and then I jumped up and down again. Yes, you do, Grace, I said. You do, too, have something else to give me. And their name is your new pink high tops. That Grace stared at her feet, and she looked very sad. Yeah, only this is the first time I ever wore these, she said, real quiet. And so I patted her so she would feel better. I know, Grace, I explained nicely. But if you don't give them to me, then you won't be able to see my monkey brother. And so then me and that Grace sat down on the grass and she took off her new pink shoes and she gave them to me. Thank you, Grace, I said politely. Then I stood up. Okay, your turn, I said to Lucille. Only too bad for me, because just then that silly bell rang. And that is the end of chapter 6. I'm not sure. You guys think about, is Junie B being a good friend right now? Think about how she can maybe be a better friend. And do you really think she has a monkey brother? Or did she kind of misunderstand her Grandma Miller? Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.